Nothing fucks like Gizmo, man. Hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. God, he's so fucking adorable. Who doesn't like Gizmo? Who doesn't? It's the best meme on Bitcoin. Fuck puppets and whatever. I like puppets, but that Gizmo's king. Good morning. No intro, whatever, because whatever. But good morning, and who's here? Choina's here. I know I got you for just a few minutes, Choina. It's always great seeing you on our Fridays and Saturdays. Hey, Tickle. Crypto LRG coffee. I'm sorry, John, I got my coffee right here with you. Dude, Saturday mornings, I always plan to start 7:15 my time, and I always start late. I don't know why. Let's do the thing, though. Let's chat what's going on out here in crazy-ass crypto. Dude, it's fucking nuts. And lower and lower and lower. We just keep going, and also whatever. Also, whatever, dude. I've got nothing changes my mind about where we're at in the cycle and where we're going. And you know what? The only thing that I've started thinking more about is as good as it's going to get here in the next 4 years. And I believe that. I really, really believe it's going to get incredible here in the next few years. And I think it'll start this year. But the only thing I think about right now that undoes that, well, it's literally that. It's that it can be undone. It's what if after 4 years, the next administration is anti-crypto and they reverse everything that happened? Like, what if we form this Bitcoin strategic reserve and the next administration is like, yeah, remember that thing? We're selling all of it and we're going to one clip it, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I'm thinking about a little more now. Other than that, dude, I've never been so optimistic. Good morning to Yank and good morning, Gus. Especially, look, hang on, I'm a little off center. Hang on, guys. But especially, hang on, what the fuck here? I'm all like out of sorts. Dude, PSN's down. I'm so bummed. Tickle, we may need to jump on Destiny soon. It's getting very fun, dude. The new Dreadnought stuff is really cool. Like, really cool. And, like, there's a new exotic that dropped in the game that's like, you fire off a sentry and the sentry hangs in the air and shoots it. It's really cool. Dude, it's amazing right now. You literally chase rare weapons like they're shiny versions of weapons that are RNG, so you can farm loot just by playing. It's really good. Anyway, so that's my only fears with crypto is 4 years from now. Right now, dude, I'm crazy excited. And what's happening right now is exactly what Elon Musk said would happen. And I know people probably feel a kind of way about what's happening with Musk and his Doge and what they're doing. I like what they're doing. I have been at the point where I say, fuck it all and burn it all down. But I don't care if there's casualties along the way, including myself. And I certainly feel what's happening right now, like deeply. Right now is really, really rough. And I think it is for a lot of people. Good morning, Just a Dude. Hey, quick question for LRG, if you're still here. When did you start watching the show? Because I know I saw you, a week ago when Henry was giving away that Genkai, I think it was. But was that when you first started watching, or was it earlier? But anyway, Elon Musk, he said, I think after Trump won the election, he's like, hey, the beginning of the year, it's going to be rough to start. They had this plan to come in here and blow shit up. They had the plan to come in here and blow shit up. And they said it would be difficult at the start, and we're exactly right there. And they also said that crypto is going to be, well, first off, that the United States will be the crypto capital of the world, but also that 4 or 5 weeks ago, really cool, dude, really cool. Glad you're here, man. But also that, Trump is, we heard this behind the scenes, he's eyeballing 150K Bitcoin, and that's in the short term. And so everything so far is just going according to plan. So I'm not worried or concerned in any way. Like, no little bit of me is worried about what's coming. I wish I played smarter. I wish I stabled up. I wish I had something to play with now, because right now is a pretty spicy opportunity here. And maybe we go lower. In fact, we probably do go lower here in the short term. But man, just watch what's happening out there. It truly is different, and that's gonna reveal itself in so many ways. The fact that it's a bull market and we're looking how we're looking now, but it also means what this cycle looks like and how long the cycle lasts and how really crazy it gets in every single way. I think measurable, it is different. The typical 4-year cycle, at least for this time, is over. At least for this cycle here, the 4-year cycle doesn't apply. Shan, I would invest in crypto if I had a dude. So I feel you there. I would invest in crypto if I had money. I would be putting my money in nothing else than crypto right now. Nothing else. Crypto LRG, dude, appreciate you, man. Really, really appreciate the kind words. Andrew, good morning, man. Oh, dude, this. Yeah. I know what that means. At first, I had to like double take. No, I know what you mean. But yep. Just a dude. Speaking of the bull market, bull, did you catch our updates with the bull? Did you guys happen to catch the updates? That's a great point, Crypto Bum. We're in a pretty solid spot. If you actually can slow your brains down, and I talk to myself when I say this stuff, and think about where we're at compared to where we were, we're still way up from where we were. Yes, sir, John. I'm with you, dude. I'm right there. Tickle, I'm not going to do that thing with Knox. I was going to. This guy named Knox, who's fucking great. He was reaching out to like content creators, and it's, to do like sponsored content, I think. I just can't round that corner yet to do paid content because it just doesn't feel. I feel funny like tweeting about stuff that I don't really know or believe in. It's just me, and I know it's stupid. That's a hurdle I got to get over because I got to find ways to make money. But it just doesn't feel like me, and also I know I need to change a bit too. So for right now, no, not going to do that thing with Knox, but I might at some point. Tempted to buy the gaming device. Are you talking about the Sui thing? Or I'm curious what that is. But that moment, John, by the way, when those green candles come, it's going to come and it's going to be fast and furious. It's going to be this race up to 115, 120K Bitcoin and beyond. It's going to get really interesting, and it's going to happen really fast. Ben Cowan and Virtual Bacon both agree this cycle has like a year left. Look at Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, see, something different is happening here, for sure. And I know some people are saying there's not going to be an alt season, and it does not make sense. People will gamble where they can make money, and it'll flow back to alts. And when alts start making a move and starting to run and whatever, then everything else follows. Let me do a quick update on the bull for you guys because I think some people can't keep up throughout the week. It's a lot. Okay. If you did not notice, and you peek at the bull's X account, well, there is no X account now. Right now, there's not. And he probably ain't coming back. Don't worry about your bull, by the way. Don't worry about that. You're gonna be better, actually. Yeah. Okay. The bull has made some death threats a few times. He actually has. He's been suspended like once or twice before, and he's always come back, right? Because you get a couple strikes, and I think this was like one strike too many. So he got caught in a Twitter dispute with a few other bots or agents or whatever. The Satan account, the God account, you guys know that one, right? From Schlums or whatever. He got caught last weekend in like a little online exchange with those guys. And it was just this unrelenting like stream of like bullshit. You know what I mean? It was stupid. I don't think he's coming back. That said, the plan was not only on the bull. The plan was on a infrastructure, on Slam AI. The plan is for a blockchain, a launch pad for agents, and I'll pull this up. I got a couple things to show you guys. There's this it fits. The timing of it is actually perfect because I told you guys we had announcements coming and have announcements coming. It doesn't slow us down, or it literally just, we're on the same path here. It's pretty awesome. So the plan is ultimately that it's the blockchain, it's the launch pad, it's the Slam token that's going to power all of it, but ultimately a swarm of agents. So after the bull was always our next agent, which is called the Swarm. And there's more coming, by the way. Now, here's what's awesome. If you farm bull tokens, first off, you can still farm it in our Telegram, and I'll grab a link for that shortly and drop it in the chat. Keep those bull tokens, by the way, just a dude, because I don't think those are useless. It doesn't mean we're going to do something with that bull token yet, but I will say the Swarm agent, you're going to get a 1-to-1 token drop for this. I don't think it's a claim either. I think we're just straight up going to airdrop you the Swarm tokens. We got to go on Coffee with Captain this week and talk about the ecosystem, and made some really, really good friends there who are also building an AI who really, it's starting to, people haven't seen what we're building. And now that they're starting to hear it and see it, they're getting excited. And that was super, super cool. That was super cool. Oh, you're Homer. Okay, cool shit, man. All right. There's Homer. Okay, and Homer's like a bull. He's like a bull guy. You're going to get Swarm tokens on top of your bull tokens. I'd say this, though, again, keep your bull, because you never know. Like, internally, I'm pushing to resurrect the bull. I'm pushing to have him come back, and, like, I'm considering him dead just for, like, a narrative. Dead, and I'm saying, guys, bring him back and tweak that personality where he was killed, and then he comes back and it's like reborn or whatever, and now he's like a agent for good, which he was, but you know, he was a dick. Make him like nice and like crazy friendly, and he's changed because he died and is born again. That I hold on to that token, because I think there's a really, really cool opportunity with that too. But for right now, it's the Swarm is the focus. In a way, you farm the Swarm tokens by continuing to farm the bull. So keep doing that, and you just get more Swarm tokens. But next phase, next batch of announcements are going to center around the Swarm and Slam AI. So you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot still, so keep doing that. Andrew, Bitcoin is climbing to my channel I made at the end of 20. Well, how high does it go, Andrew, with your TA? There we go. We'll bring him back every 4 years. I think he's going to be back. Just a gut feeling. At any point, a holder can make an LP for it too, and it can cook. But for right now, our focus and where that trading stuff will happen, it'll happen with a Swarm here. So yeah, your token's good and safe, and if anything, you get more. And I also, because I'm like the degen of the group, and so I kind of represent the community. I'm like, guys, bull token holders should get Slam token allocation too. Just what I'm pushing for. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But even on the bull FAQ, people were asking about, does bull equal Slam? And it was basically like no comment. So I think the bull should be your key to getting everything. It's what I'll certainly push for. And yeah, I think bull's a pretty cool opportunity over there. DeYank, dude, I see you over on Abstract. Thank you very much, sir. And Choina over there too. Good morning, guys. So that's a quick update with the bull. I'll also show you guys too, especially if you're just, super into AI. Then as of Thursday, I've kicked off a new daily show. This is going to be a new afternoon daily show focused completely on AI. It's called the Swarm Report. So over on SlamX, you're going to see this new category, the Swarm Report. Didn't do a show yesterday. Has some personal stuff going on. But on Monday, back at it. And Monday through Friday, Swarm Reports at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. 30-minute show covering the AI market, agent updates, the infrastructure stuff, where the AI ecosystem's going. And I'm really excited about that because my thoughts about AI it has not changed in any way here. Tickle, good stuff, man. Honestly, the chat with Coffee with Captain was just so freaking cool. So we chatted with, so Bunchu's also on that call, on that show. He's on this show every Thursday talking AI with the Coffee with Captain crew. And so we connected with Bunchu, who's also building an agent. It's a sports betting agent. Awesome shit. And when we talk with a dev and an AI founder, they get it. They understand because they're dealing with the challenges right now with developing AI who's got outdated info. They see the need for this live data. and they can't get it anywhere. So Bunchu, here's what we're doing. He's like, "Oh, dude, dude, this is fixing a big old problem here in AI. Is these guys aren't smart enough, and they don't have access to data like that. And even when you get access to live data, so yeah, just a dude, this guy's building something really cool. It's Billy Betts, definitely worth checking out. But even if you get the live data, then there's all this processing you have to do to sort through the data and categorize it, interpret the data. It's not realistic yet to make that something you can build off of and do timely stuff. Enter Slam AI, which already has the data, all the historical stuff, already ingests all the live stuff, and then categorizes it. It sorts it. So then the AI agents can access it and process it right away. So it's a big solution to a big problem out there. It's exciting stuff. The more people see it, guys like Bunchu and Coffee Captain, the more it's going to work for them. So very excited about a lot of stuff going on here. Man, we're like an understatement. Andrew, hang on. Let me see. Where was your target? 137K, blow off 170K. I dig it, man. I dig it. You guys, you and English might have the same. Well, maybe your English is quant. That could be. Anyway, I'm going to click into Bitcoin. I want to see where we're at right now. We'll peek at NFTs too. I'm a little unplugged there, especially because most of the action is happening on, well, maybe not most, but a good chunk of it, at least the past few days, on Barachain. And man, those NFTs cooking. Barachain NFTs looking all right. At first, I'll say it first. Right now, maybe less so. And I know there's a lot of predictions for Steady Teddies next week are being throttled back. I think I was in a Spaces just before getting here. Yeah, English is here he's always on the afternoon shows. Or I'm sorry, the weekend shows. But Steady Teddies, I heard pre-sales, like the whitelist spots are selling for like $250. At least that's the offers going out there. Like, man, things change quickly. Bitcoin at 96K. I dig it. This is a big thing I've circled. This is a big thing. It's a big old stimmy coming to the space, and this is where I start wondering. Oh, that's good to hear, Tickle. So the number I heard this morning was just offers being thrown out there. I don't know that they were accepted, but the offers were coming down. So good to hear they're selling for a lot. Still, we have that FTX repayment. This is going to creditors, people who lost money in FTX a couple years back. And it's a lot of money, man. This is the number changes a little bit. It's up to $16 billion, but let's say it's probably like $10+ billion that's getting returned. And I still think, I would assume a lot of that money makes its way to the crypto markets. It's getting into the hands of crypto traders. And so why wouldn't a good chunk of that come back to these markets here? And is that the stimmy we need for right now? While we're waiting for the OpenSea airdrop and we're waiting for the ABS TGE, if there is one, I still think there's a chance Pengu is the token for Abstract, maybe. But, and we'll see with that. I don't know. I don't know where I lean that way. Actually curious what you guys think. Really curious what you think if Abstract has its own token, or if fuck, I forgot to tweet the Abstract link. Hang on, I'm going to tweet that out. Or if it's Pengu, it might be Pengu. All right, I'm going to get this tweeted out real quick. But anyway, the FTX stimmy is coming, and it's coming in just a week, and that's just the start. I think that repayment there is from like the FTX Bahamas. I don't know if it's everybody, and it's also for people who are owed under 50 grand. So this is not the big one yet, but that is coming. That is freaking coming. Sidebar. If you guys haven't seen, I got to go on a really cool podcast this week. Like, so much freaking fun. You guys know Nate Geraci, ETF guy, right? I think everybody knows Nate at this point. Awesome fucking guy. Got to go on his podcast, and we talked meme coins, and we got to talk NFTs. I got to shill his audience some V1 punks, which is a blast, because I know people don't know V1 punks. So him and his audience are the perfect people I want to know that, because they know crypto punks. But most people in this space don't know the story of V1 Punk, so I guarantee nobody in his audience knows the story of V1 Punk. So I got to shill him V1 Punks. Yikes. It's tempting, dude. It's tempting just to do, or I got to call you Homer. I don't think Abstract's cooked. I think slow and steady to start, and I think big announcements come when it's right. I think Luke is great with timing the market. John Doe, are you kidding? Doe, I can't do this now. Do you want me to? I'm happy to. I'll do the quick version. I think John's okay. Choin is fucking with me. I don't know if John Doe is fucking with me, but Choin is fucking with me. Okay, John, for real. You made my dude. I'm not even kidding. You made my morning, dude. All right, CryptoPunks. Crypto. Everybody, take a shot. Get ready. CryptoPunks. Everybody knows the historic, iconic CryptoPunks. But what most people still don't know is the story of CryptoPunks and how they were minted in 2017 and they were listed for sale. They were free to claim, and it took some days for that to all happen. It wasn't the ones right now. It wasn't those ones that are worth like $100,000. Those are copies from Larva Labs. They're real. I'm not saying they're not real. But these right here, V1 Punks, were the first ones from Larva Labs. These are the ones people tell the story about from 2017. There was a bug in the contract. If I bought a crypto punk, and I tried selling it, I list it on the marketplace, somebody buys it. Well, I think the money shows up on my wallet real quick. The punk goes to the buyer, and all of a sudden the money kicks back to the buyer. There was an error in the contract. If I sold a crypto punk, I lose everything. I get no money for it, and I lose my punk. And like, oh shit, all right, we messed something up here. To fix it, they made a copy of this collection on a brand new contract, and they airdropped the CryptoPunk copies to the people who bought the V1 Punks. So then they basically retire the V1 collection because it's bugged. The V2s become what they are now, this thing of legend, worth a fortune, $100,000 floor, right? And these ones were forgotten about for a while until a couple years back when people rediscovered them. Somebody made a wrapper so you could actually sell these on marketplaces and not lose your money and your punk. And that's history. The V1 Punks are the first crypto punks. They are from Larva Labs. They are very legit. And I look at them like an error print or some like alpha or beta iteration of CryptoPunks. They are the first minted Larva Labs CryptoPunks. There we go. There's V1 Punks. I think they're very, very special. I have one because I like the story of punks. I'll never be able to afford one, but a V1 Punk is part of that history, and that's my exposure. So they're really cool. One day CryptoPunks are $1 million floor, and the only way people get exposure to CryptoPunks is getting a V1. That's my opinion, and I think that's how it'll play out, but I think these are going to be worth a fortune one day. I really think they will be. And they've gotten up to like 27 ETH. You know what I mean? They've had their time and they will again, but most people in crypto don't know the story of them. And I know those guys like Nate's audience, they definitely don't know. People don't know that story. So got to tell them about that. I got to tell them about, he asked my favorite meme coins, and I told him SPX 6900 and Pengu. And it was kind of on the spot, so I didn't think of some others that I like a lot, but got to tell his audience about that. I'm going to clip out the SPX clip, and Murad's going to retweet it. He already told me he will. So I'm going to get that out there this weekend, which will be fun. But it's a great chat. I love this guy. He'll be on this show again, by the way. Sooner rather than later, maybe Chain Reactor. But we'll talk about ETFs and how it's changing crypto, which it is. Which it definitely is. Hang on, Andrew's got some good comments. If we do get another average pullback, say 27%, that will hit the run-up 50%. The weekly 50 estimated moving average, should be there. And then what are the odds? It's around 80K. Fear and greed will hit. Yep. TLDR ain't over. Yeah, no chance. Yeah, it's partially because of this. Like, we know everything's coming on chain. Elon Musk thinking about moving, not even thinking about, exploring moving like the treasury on chain. Dude, hang on. Jan, thank you very much. Appreciate the Pengu over there. And GM to everybody watching on Abstract. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in the government over here in the States, and a lot to do with funding and money and whatever, and things that are unaccounted for. Very excited about this audit of the Pentagon. Really excited about that. These guys who have another, like $600 billion that went missing like last year. And you know where that's going. We'll put on the tinfoil hats, but that's going to these black projects, no joke, it's going to these things that are funding recovery of UAP and reverse engineering them and 0 point energy and all that crazy shit. I know it's crazy shit, but it is real. It is real. And that's where that money's going, a lot of it at least. And who knows where else. We're just starting to uncover where that money's going, and it's nowhere good. And so how do you fix that, and how do you make it transparent? Where do you make it so anybody at any point can go look up and know exactly where our funds are going? You put it on chain. And so it's coming on chain, as is, look, everybody in TradFi now understands why the blockchain matters. It's not just a coin that replaces money. It's a technology. It's a public ledger. That simple. It's that simple. It is a public ledger. And these TradFi guys are like, shit. You know what I mean? Boy, oh boy. It's coming, and it's coming this year. And it's going to be wild. You know Murad, who keeps tweeting out, let's go scroll his timeline. In fact, that guy is the most bullish guy on this planet. I think I'm either a close second, or maybe he's actually even behind me. Okay, if you guys, who's more bullish on this space, Murad or me? It's close enough where it's a fair question. It's not a crazy question. Who's more bullish on all of crypto, Murad or Huda? I don't think the answer is obvious. Now, if it's Murad, it's not wrong. If it's me, it's not wrong. Homer, dude, okay, Homer might be. Homer's kind of new to the game, so I'm surprised, not surprised. I think I'm more bullish than anybody. I don't know if Murad is calling for 2 to 5 Bitcoin floors on those top ordinals. And I'm calling all the same meme coin stuff he is. Maybe not the exact coins, but the price predictions as far as how big it gets. Man, I might have him beat. It's going to get stupid. I don't care. Okay, you know everybody's pointing. They're putting charts on their timeline, and you're looking at any meme coin drop, and it's straight up, straight down in a matter of an hour or two, right? I do. Well, you know what? To that point, I did list some crypto art. I believe in crypto art. And I think I listed some crypto art, and I think I'm going to get it sold. Maybe not at the price I listed. I'm a big believer in crypto art. Actually, something I talked to Nate about, too, was crypto art. I believe that it actually, that NFTs fix a need or fix a problem for digital artists, so I believe in it that way. Where is this bad girl? We'll see. I got this listed. I don't know if it'll go here yet, but I know it'll go. There we go. I listed my Claire Silver. God damn it. It'll sell at some point. It'll definitely sell in a bull market. This will definitely sell for like 5 ETH in a bull market. In this market, can I get 1.69? Probably not. But I had still have an okay offer on it. But I believe in crypto art big time. Okay, people keep putting charts on the timeline again, straight up, straight down. That's not bearish at all. Like, at all. Dude, pudgy penguins are showing the potential for this stuff. And I do think this is my big wild card play for this year. I think Luca Netz is going to hand over pudgy penguins to the Igloo Inc. I think he's going to hand it over to pudgy holders. I do. The same way Rec Brands has holders as owners, got stock. And the plague, I think Luca Netz is going to do exactly that. And it's going to show just how powerful that is. Problem is, we've got too many, we're full of a bunch of retarded people here, man. We don't have good, strong builders. We for the most part, do not. And so we have built hardly anything here over the, past few years. But Luca's building something, and I think he's going to put it in the hands of pudgy holders. Now, again, charts. Everybody's showing you those charts, and they're saying how bearish it is, and the meme coins are dead, and the cycle's over, and all that bullshit. And it's not. In fact, right now, meme coins should be dead. We shouldn't be able to get a meme coin over 1 million market cap, let alone 5 billion or 10 or 20 or 30. It's absolutely crazy that in a dead part of the cycle, right? We've been in meme coins long enough now to know how they go. They absolutely cook for, let's say, 2 or 3 weeks at the most, right? And then they die. They die. You can't trade them. You can't get a token over 1 mil market cap. At least this is how it was in the fall. Then it was like this in the spring, and then over the summer, dead. We had periods where dead, nothing. You don't make money anywhere. But all of a sudden in this market, when they're also dead, we're still hitting tens of millions for our market caps here. If that's not an indicator of how much money is here and how many people are here that are willing to play the game, then I don't know. I think people are misinterpreting what's happening here. And so then I think when this cycle ramps back up, and I don't know, is that this week? Probably not. Could be. Is it this month? I don't know. Could be. Is it over the next few months? It probably is coming back to some degree over the next few months. And if it's late summer like it was, and I'm thinking right now NFTs, but if the market really bounces back in late summer like it did 2021, so be it. No matter what, it's coming back. And when it comes back to meme coins, and we have the kind of energy we have now, but times, I don't know, 20, 30, 50, whatever it is, dude, it's going to get really crazy. It's going to get really crazy. Good morning. Yes, I think Pudgies is like they're the blueprint here. Yep. How can people with eyes or ears not know things? Not know things only go up. Pretend it's 98 and you can buy Amazon for $1.50 a share. What do you sell to buy as much as possible? Just, dude, it's a perfect analogy. What's happening now is that, but I actually think it's bigger. It's that, but bigger. This is a reinvention of the internet. And it's a reinvention of financial systems at the same time. They just happen to be part of the same thing, part of the same solution. Choina, dude, have so much fun over there and great hanging with you. And so what's coming, dude? It's hard to navigate times like this when I don't want to say that I'm seeing a thing that others are not. I know you guys see it too. But if I take what we see on X at face value, it feels like most of this space doesn't see it. For whatever reason. Over on Abstract, guys, thank you very much. 2025 run, thank you. And just above Anon, thank you, guys. Dude, somebody over there mentioned fake pain pumped to 20 mil market cap. Again, it's dead right now. The market's dead. These coins shouldn't move at all. And we're still hitting tens of millions of dollars for market caps. It's going to get stupid. And when it happens, it's going to happen fast. And then those market caps hit these stupid levels like Murata's prediction, multiple billion-dollar coins. We saw that VVV token hit was it a $2 billion market cap? That thing climbed $1 billion in like 15 minutes. That's the energy that's out there that's sitting on the sidelines and waiting for the times to change. Yeah, don't get fudded out here, man. It's gonna get really, really cool here. It is the stablecoin cycle, by the way. This is super interesting. And also, this was obvious. As soon as I pick up on things when they're really obvious, and that stablecoins would be the focus of this cycle became obvious when two things happened. Tether reported that they had made revenue or whatever for 2024. I think it was like 3 billion, 5 billion, something in that ballpark, like billions, with 100 people on that team, less than 100. I'm like, dude, that's where you go to make money. And just shortly after that, we get World Liberty Financial, and early on in their like kind of marketing campaign, announcing that they're also getting into stablecoins. They're going to launch a stablecoin. You know, like that's when it became really, really obvious what's coming here and what the focus of this cycle would be. Man, thank you very much, dude. Man, I'm so bullish. It's like even bullish is an understatement. Like I believe, I know. It's more than just bullishness. It's that everything is about to get reshaped. Everything is about to change. Like the same way 9/11 changed the world, the same way COVID changed the world, crypto is going to change the world. It is. And there's something about that that's going to benefit us if we stay in and stay active and stay ahead of all of this. That big of a change is coming. Jason and Michael Pizzino, great channels to help people understand cycles. Big part of pushing. Yeah, good shit. I'll check them out. I like that. Okay, so I said this last week, in the stablecoin war that's coming, and I do think it'll be a war kind of, but there's going to be casualties. It won't be Tether because what is it? Isn't it like I'm trying to think of the position. The guy, who is it? In the Trump administration, I don't remember his position, something in the Treasury, I think, but he owns 5% of Tether. So Tether's not going to lose here. Tether's definitely not going to lose. Could USDC lose? I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe the United States discussing a ban to regulate stablecoins, imposing a 2-year ban on those backed solely by self-issued digital assets. That actually makes sense. That sounds smart, but yeah. There's going to be some turbulence in stablecoins, but make no mistake, stablecoins is going to be a big focus of this cycle. And, dude, I think this is awesome here, by the way. Tornado Cash co-founder out of prison. This isn't a story here in the States, but I wonder if it's just a sign of this new era here in crypto where you can build, because that's been a big problem for us too. It's been the regulations, yes, but it's also this fear that if you build, look, it's not just that your stuff goes to zero, it's that you don't get to be a free man anymore. And that's also changing here in the States, absolutely. And by the way, we haven't seen it in any kind of tangible way with policy quite yet. We hear a lot of talk and we see some executive orders, but nothing tangible yet. But that's coming too, and builders going to be back to building over here, which is actually more than anything the most bullish thing we got. Hey, Run, thank you again, man. And on, appreciate that, Pangu. Dude, gonna get incredible here soon. Run, man, thank you again, dude. You're nutso. We'll look at floor prices and all that fun stuff, but let's talk a little Dave Portnoy, who has been in crypto. He likes crypto. He's a crypto guy. He is. Maybe a more casual crypto guy, but he's in crypto. Now he's taking a step deeper. A lot more degen. This motherfucker's buying he's buying shitters now. I want to find his tweet if I can. I don't want to scroll too long, but this dude's doing all the stuff you probably can't do normally, but it is crime season. You can kind of do whatever. But this man is buying meme coins and then tweeting about meme coins and then selling those meme coins, dumping them right on everybody's head. I mean, you kind of can't do that, but also fucking amazing new meme born. Do you guys see that? That's wild. I actually want to watch that show. Looks incredible. But this man lost $1 million on the actual Super Bowl. Or I'm sorry, the AFC Championship game, I think. Or was that a coin? Bill Super Bowl? I don't know if that was a coin, but this dude's going nutso playing shitters. And according to him, at least, yeah, there we go. 10K. Turned 10K into 75K. Dude, these guys got it on easy mode, by the way. I'm jealous. Like Frank. Frank is a great trader. He's a great trader, but like, make no mistake, he's a really, really good trader, but also these guys do have it. They have it easy because so many people copy trade them, and all you got to do is send a tweet, and you get hundreds or probably thousands of people that follow you into whatever. Dude, it's these guys got it on easy mode. I'm jealous. But Dave's here playing again, 10K into 75K. So then we start getting rumors that he's going to launch a coin, and it's not really even rumors because Dave said he might. Right? Dave said, and he's talking like a noob too, but he's like, I'll launch a coin if there's a good way, if there's a way to do it safely, which doesn't exist, man. There's no safe way. Like, people lose no matter what. If somebody's winning, somebody else is losing. So I don't know what Dave is waiting for exactly, but Choose Rich Nick. He comes out and he says he's got the scoop that Dave Portnoy is launching a coin, that he's in talks with Meteora to launch this coin. And so Nick's inviting him on his show. And Dave doesn't take the bait, although I think we're going to see him on the show. I do. I think he's planning to launch a coin, by the way. I really, really do. Here's some words from Dave.
All right, so I'm going to make a video on this shitcoin world, which I've never had shitcoin, never knew how to get into shitcoins. I understand what a shitcoin is. It's like the rocket game on DK. Like, how much are you going to press till the rocket explodes? There's a million of these coins, a million of them. I finally, Austin, my guy, taught me how to get in. If I tweet about a coin, and I did it twice today, it was the, that reality show coin?
Crime.
Montoya. I bought that. Tweeted that I bought it, thing went up. Then I sold it. I did Josh Allen MVP, same thing. Tweeted, hey, I'm buying this, I'm gonna sell it. I turned like 10 grand total into like 75 grand. I don't even know how, like it happened so fast. I know if I just sat and did this, and you wait longer, sometimes you don't. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I feel as though I could sit here and make millions just trading shit coins. Do you go to jail for this? Can I not do this? I think it's legal. I don't understand. This is totally different than me doing my own coin, which I won't rug pull or anything. This is just being doing my own coin, which I won't rug pull or anything. This is doing anything. This is just being a trader, rug my own coin, which I won't rug pull.
I'm trying to catch that spit midair. Might not get it, but I think you do go to jail for that. You used to. You used to, although it's for whatever reason, SEC or not even SEC, but like DOJ didn't focus on those guys too much. They focused on guys who were like legit building, right? Like they focused on like the cyberkongs who did it all the right way. It's crazy as shit. They didn't focus on the guys doing this, the pump and dumpers and the scammer dudes. But either way, it's fine. Trump coming in and dropping a meme coin, totally fine. What's up, Musty? Good to see you, man. It's the fucking best. Dude, so Sahil reached out to Dave Portnoy. It's an incredible exchange, too. That might be hard to see. Here, let's go. Let's go there. So Sahil reaches out, and I love this part. I love that Dave writes, like, I hate that I like you. Dude, why do I feel like that way too much, right? I feel like that about, actually, Sahil. How do you not like the game? How do you not, like, respect the hustle in the game and just somebody printing? It's like, yeah, it's scammy. Everybody here knows it's scammy. I don't know. But anyway, he reached out to Dave, and then he's starting to tell Dave about his boner, which is super weird. So that's weird. I don't think Dave ever replied after that part. But you get the deal. Sahil goes after all these guys. Incredible things. What's Dave saying? I'll never drop a coin unless I'm 100% sure I don't get scammed. Dude, click 3 buttons, then you launch a coin without you getting scammed. Why is the pump fund thing so foreign to these guys? Or wherever you want to launch, it's like 3 clicks to launch a coin. You don't need this fuck to click the button for you. It's the craziest thing. But dude, Dave will have a coin.
Meetings. My shitcoin exploration. I bought 2 shitcoins.
Is that the same clip?
I've lost tons of money on shitcoins. Don't cry because you're too late. It's the yodely game. Yodelay, and you just don't want to be holding the bag when the yodeler stops singing. So don't cry to me. You don't want to fuck.
Man, yeah, I think he was in Safe Moon, and he didn't he buy Bitcoin and got wrecked there? So, I mean, he's a crypto dude. What else does he have to say? Dude, I want pizza. God damn it. Dude, it's crazy here. Can you believe Trump's been in office for 3 weeks? Are we at like 3 weeks? Hang on, the January 20th. Dude, has it been only one like Tuesday, I think will be 3 weeks. And in that short amount of time, this craziness is what's happening. Dude, I love it. What's up, Christian? Good to see you, man. Musical chairs. Dude, the second Melania dropped. Like, one of my first tweets was how stupid the takes out there were and how it's like we have to adapt. That was the clear sign of how fast this stuff's going to move. And people are trying to resist it and preach that, hey, dude, you're doing it. Trump's doing it the wrong way. Like, you got to hold the bag and you got to do this. And it's like, dude, it's not what this was ever going to be. It's what it's going to be when everybody's just following the lead of, that vocal crowd, the influencers. But no, dude, exactly what's happening now is exactly where this was all going. Which is like everything tokenized, everybody launching a token, these things moving so fucking fast. And only the best ones are the most popular people. Those are the only ones that'll really hold their value. And whatever that value ends up being, it'll be much less than probably most people think. But what's happening now is just the most obvious fucking thing you could imagine. And it's a blast. And then we got Kanye, who's back on X, and this dude's out of his damn mind. And I love it. And dude, all this talk about mental illness and stuff. Hey, good morning. Thank you. Ronan, good morning, man. And I think that ain't on wallet. Appreciate you. Thank you. Dude, Kanye's he's not mentally ill. Everyone's crazy, John. Dude, exactly, John. Everyone's crazy. Kanye's probably the furthest thing from mentally ill. He's like an asshole, probably. And he does what he does to get attention and a rise out of people. But he's not mentally ill. He's He's what a lot of people wish they could be, which is say what you want when you want, offend people, what the fuck ever. Dude, life is so fucking short. The older I get, and as my kids are getting older too, 13, 14, and 7, almost 18 now, you realize that more and more. It's like, fuck it, dude. Say what you want about whatever. And, dude, yeah, the poly shit's wild. The poly shit's wild. Poly's on the top 10 most wanted in Puerto Rico. Dude, crazy stuff. And also, same thing applies to him. I hate that I like him. Not a good dude. But I don't know. But yeah, Kanye's not crazy. And he's not mentally ill. He just doesn't give a fuck. And he can be wrong. I can say he's not crazy and also say he's wrong about a lot of stuff he says. Whatever. I'm not all about pandering to whoever because they get offended. So what? I wish people didn't get offended. I wish people's feelings weren't hurt so often. I wish people didn't go out of their way to hurt people's feelings, but who cares? So Kanye's doing his thing and he's pissing off everybody because people are just take everything way too serious. And it's serious topics, but also, again, what the fuck ever. By the way, comedians always get this pass. Comedians are allowed to say whatever because it's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Anybody can say whatever whenever they want. Again, doesn't mean it's right, but shut the fuck up. So Kanye starts like poking around in meme coins. I kind of think he's going to do one eventually, by the way, but asking this question, when people make all that money with a coin, is that cash or concept? The Trump thing's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen right now. I don't think it might, but Kanye's definitely going to launch a coin. Good morning, Barry. And so I said this about Trump 2021 when I was like really thinking through NFTs and meme coins and trying to get to a point where it clicked. Like it just didn't make perfect sense to me yet. And I ran through this scenario of what if Donald Trump released a meme coin? And what would that look like? And what would the longevity of that kind of coin look like? And it clicked. It all made sense because I ran through that scenario. And the same thing was with Kanye. I thought about Kanye dropping a coin. I just tried to picture the biggest names on the planet. What if they had a coin? And what would it be worth? And how would people use it? And it's so easy for this to click when you run through those scenarios. And so Kanye makes sense. Kanye's going to have a coin at some point, especially when you debank a fucker like this. Well, then he's definitely going to do it at some point. You're probably not wrong there, mice. If Kanye launches, it'll send the market to the... Yeah, except if, and there's no chance this happens, but except if Kanye somehow has somebody really good working with him that gets him not doing any of the insider shenanigans. There's no chance of that. But that's the only scenario that... that's the only scenario that it does something. Either way, it gets that money churning again, which is all I'm asking for. I love, dude, volatility. I wish I had time to be a day trader because this volatility is like the thing you want. This is what you ask for. What's up, airdrop me? Dude, fucking Pangu. I'm, again, 2 tokens I told Nate Geraci. 2 tokens. Only 2. SPX and Pangu. Pangu's like one of the most special things out there. I don't care about the price right now. Pangu's a meme coin. I think it's going to be a utility token. I think Pangu's going to be a big... I still think Pangu flips Sheeb. It's the one. Dude, it's got a big old bet on Pangu. I believe in it. But yeah, get this shit churning. Gravier, good morning, and J-Wise, good morning. Great seeing you both. But yeah, sure. If Kanye launched in this market right here, right now, probably wouldn't be good at all. Now, we got Pain coming up next week. That could be interesting, maybe. Still on Kanye, though, kind of like with Dave Portnoy. People are hitting him up, trying to get a token launched with him, for him, whatever. Somebody proposed $2 million, right? $2 million, which is nothing to Kanye. That's almost insulting. I wonder if it's Sahil, by the way, but $750K up front, $1.25 million paid after 16 hours, got a post. Just so you know, this is the blueprint, though. All those celebs that are saying their accounts got hacked is completely fake. That's all Sahil shit. It's all orchestrated that they say it's hacked. Which is actually brilliant, right? Oh, dude, Musty, you're right. Actually, I'll be honest. I sold some tokens ahead of this. As soon as I saw the Kanye thing, dude, you're spot the fuck on, Musty. Everything goes to zero. You're right. Everything gets liquidated to go play the Kanye token. I sold some stuff just so I have something to play if Kanye drops something. Absolutely, dude. Musty's spot on. Because everybody's going to play that. Everybody. And then that'll dump too, just like the Trump token. It just will. Even if you don't day trade these dumps and coins into the accumulation zone. Yeah. It's nothing but good, and it's nothing but like, this will sound nuts maybe, but organic or natural. It's not organic, but it is a natural part of this thing. The fact that it's manipulated and gamed like this. Yo, thank you, airdrop me. Thank you very much, man. Whole lot of fuckery here, man. Yeah, that does seem like a Sea Hill post. Look at this little fuck. I think he told Dave that he made like 30 mil in the past, like I don't know how many months, but on these rugs. I'm checking if PSN's back up. It's fucking brutal. I just want to play some Destiny, man. Hang on, is Destiny down? I just want to play some Destiny. Is that so much to ask? Oh, wait. It's not Destiny down. It's PSN. The whole fucking network is down. It's still down. Damn, dude. This is a brutal outage. I don't remember the last time we were down. Like this. Yeah, it's still fucking down. Crazy. Dude, they better get it back up in time for the Super Bowl, right? Because some of those like video apps don't work either. Dude, brutal. Man, I want to play some Destiny. God damn. How are we looking on the stream, by the way? Dude, we're not doing as well as we were the first week. But not really pushing it like that time. We'll get back there. We'll definitely get back there. What are we, number like 10, 11, 12? Whatever. I appreciate everybody watching right now. You guys are the real ones. What else? Dude, Andrew Wright. Yep. Dude, everything. So Disney Plus is down separate. So when I saw Down Detector, I just assumed that everybody's reporting every app down because PSN's down. But I wonder if there's like a bigger like thing going on here. This has got to be some big old cyber attack, right? Dude, the nightmare scenario is this stuff. It's the whole network's going down. Yeah, dude, it's bad. I've wanted to get a Starlink thing just cuz, but like we're so vulnerable. We're so fucking vulnerable, just everything. And you got to believe what's going on now. I know it's just the entertainment shit, but you got to believe this is probably some kind of like attack, right? In fact, what's the site you can go on? I used to go on this site and you could actually see where attacks are coming from. Like you can see these like what's that website? Is it Threat Detector? Something like that. And you could see these attacks like in real time. It's fascinating stuff. I miss IT stuff. I used to work in IT like my whole life, and I miss that shit a lot. Dude, it was so much fun. I've been lucky. I've always had jobs I like a lot. So Kanye, back to Kanye. So he's asking somebody for a contact, somebody to launch a token with, and he gets Brian Armstrong's contact number. Dude, I work my ass off always, and I never make money. That's the bummer. I got to figure out a way to make money, like, because I'll work around the clock and I'll never stop. But I've never done it in a way that I'm like super. What's the word? Profitable, I guess, or whatever. That's the thing I'm missing. I've never been that guy. Like, know how to take that and channel it to make money. Somehow, I know it'll happen one day. I'm going to figure out a thing that I love that's profitable and like really like full throttle. Could be this, but even this stuff, talked about this yesterday. This takes another level of, it's not even effort, but like there's something else I got to do with the content and the show to get to that next level where it's profitable. And it has to do with guests. And it has to do with the marketing, and it has to do with like chopping up more clips and stuff. But somehow, some way, this will happen. Just checked. PSN runs on is AWS also having issues then? Because it feels higher level than just PSN. It does. Can we just search AWS down? Jeremy, yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, kind of like my 24/7 thing is just kind of always being here. It's by the way, it's a fucking dream. It is, just to be able to like not do the corporate thing. But I think people don't realize like the financial side. I used to think people who work in crypto are like they're millionaires and like the money's crazy. It's not. It's not what people think. It's probably crazy. It's probably crazier than people realize. But dude, always on. 24/7 here in this space. Musty, a lot of people have been sideways in here for years, whether full time or not. Yeah, it's harder to find those big wins. Yeah. Yep, spot on, dude. Yeah, AWS in general, so many things that run off of it. It is scary, yeah. Hoods, I see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Hey, thank you for that Pengu, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I saw that too. Wait, with Kanye to rip off his fans. Yeah, I don't know if I have that exact tweet, but I saw that as well. Ultimately, Kanye comes out and says he's not doing a coin. I don't believe him, by the way. But right now he's saying he's not. Coins prey on the hype. Coins prey on the fans with hype. That's where Kanye is an actual interesting opportunity to do something a little different, which is like, what if the dude launched a coin and he wasn't looking to prey on anybody because he's got so much money? Because look, I mean, you might laugh at that because it sounds insane, but also that guy's fucking insane. And check it out, dude. All his shit, his like line of clothes here, they're $20. Everything. It's a flat fee. It's $20. Like, yeah, he's making money on it, but when you truly don't give a fuck, he could do something just to make a statement. He could just drop a coin, burn all his supply, and then accept that coin for, you know, buying his shit. He could. Especially with Kanye, especially with this guy expecting unexpected, I would say. So you never know. You never know. I've bought some shit here. I bought these things, which are ridiculous, and they're awesome. They're actually super comfy. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing these in public because I'm a 44-year-old fucking boomer. But they're awesome. They're really, really awesome. Yeah, I love them. I do. I love them. Over on Abstract, thank you for the Pengu. Thank you. Appreciate that. By the way, he's got a little song clip up here, too, and it sounds like garbage.
We love you! Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never. Business before pleasure. Yeezy and a fan, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, no matter what.
I fucking love Kanye. He's like one of my favorites, and this is trash.
Make your ass out of yourself by assuming my music keeps you moving. What are you doing? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Hug me, baby. I'ma make you love me.
There you go. That's it. That's Kanye.
Wheels fall off. Don't act like I ain't sorry. Don't act like we ain't locked in. When did you get so?
Oh, English. Okay, it's a puffy verse.
You must be out with them rappers.
I don't know. I heard an interesting take on Kanye. Like, I went to school for music, for like, audio engineering, producing, mixing, like all that stuff. I love it. I've been a music guy like my whole life, and so, like, I heard an interesting take because Kanye's albums, like, sound like shit now. I'm just talking production right now. They sound really bad. I think, what was his album when he was, like, crazy bipolar? He put out 4 albums one year? They were awesome, too. Kids See Ghosts, his Ye album. He did the Nas album, and there's one other in there. Oh, the Pusha T album. Those are all awesome. Dude, he is a genius. When it comes to music, he is. He's fucking phenomenal. He is. He is that good. Like Yeezus is a crazy ass album. Like that little era right there, Yeezus and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and I like Life of Pablo. Like that little era there was like, and even the few before that, like he is next level. He's that good. I think his ears are shot though. And I heard it was probably an Anthony Fantana. No, it wasn't him. It was like John, some British guy who I like his reviews. But he made a really good comment because his albums all sound terrible now. And that's what I got so many pairs of headphones and I love listening to his stuff and listening through like the techniques and the productions. But his albums sound so bad, I think he's deaf. I think he's lost a lot of his hearing. And so the albums might sound good to him and they're pretty trash. What Puffy song was that, by the way? Hang on, I got logged out of Abstract somehow. What the fuck happened here? Hang on, let me get logged back in. Because I can't see no comments. I think, am I still live on Abstract, by the way? Should be, but... Yeah, okay, I'm still live over there. All right, I'm back. Oh, dude, yeah, you know what? I don't know why, but I had that feeling with you. Hoods. I haven't touched that shit in a while, but like I have over to the side, I've got all my synths and I got my guitars and stuff over there. And like that used to be my passion. I just don't have time for it anymore, but love that stuff. Yeah, I don't like Kanye's last album. Fuck, what is it called? The Vultures, the second Vultures album. I can't get into that one yet. I got to spend some time with it, but I liked Vultures. And I liked, dude, Donda's phenomenal. I think Donda's a phenomenal album. I love. If it weren't for King Gizzard, I'd probably say Kanye turned into like my favorite musician. Ah, good shit, guys. You guys schooling me here. Cool shit. Mike Bennett, good morning. Yeah, Kanye's probably my favorite, although it's King Gizzard now, and they're like miles ahead of anybody. King Gizzard's the greatest band on earth. Greatest musicians on earth. I mean, probably not, but they're like legit, like technically, they're there. They're that prolific. They're that good. And I know they're not everybody's style. My wife can't stand them, which I was shocked because I listened to them so much. I assumed she liked them. And she doesn't. She fucking hates King Gizzard. Weird. I get it though. But Kanye's right. He is a genius when it comes to music. He is. And dude, his fucking, what people saying he's crazy and he's got mental, he doesn't, dude. He's just out there. He's just eccentric. Opus, whatever. Thank you, man. He's awesome. I really do like him. And yes, he's an asshole. Andrew, let me drop that link. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you've not been on Abstract yet, check it out. It is pretty cool. There we go. There's the Abstract stream. I really do like that over there. I'm excited about like bull market streaming. Like I say, guys, I really get a feel for the market by views. You get a feel. The first indicator, I think people should use this more when you're doing TA and when you're trying to feel how back people this market is, you got to look at views on videos. So find your favorite content creator, find your favorite shows, look at like the Rug Radio shows, look at the Modern Market, look at the Nifty guys, look at the numbers when they're streaming. And you'll definitely see when you look at that shit how like down we are or how back we are. And you see, that's a great indicator when you see those views ramping up that the market's about to pick up. You really, really start seeing it there. Like when people are here and engaged, they're watching the content. And when they're not here in the market trading and stuff, they're not looking at anything. They're not watching content. It's cool, man. It's a really cool, it's a tip for people who don't look at that. You should probably be watching that. MUC or Muck, thank you, man. But people should definitely use that. Dude, we should talk Hawk to it too. That was pretty interesting this week. But here's FaZe Banks. He's offering to Kanye to drop his coin with this. Okay, so that's a reply to that Kanye tweet saying if you did this the right way, your net worth would 10x instantly, which is not true. Would be the single largest wealth creation event in music since Sony acquiring the Beatles catalog. Dude, it would be big. No doubt it would be big. It would be a big deal. Musty, I did not send for pain. I kind of wish I did because I think that is an easy win, but I'm telling you, dude, I sold tokens yesterday. I sold some stuff just to get something. So if the Kanye token happens that I could get in, I got nothing to put anywhere though. Sucks. Like it's times like this, you reflect on your game and I'm like, dude, I continue to have this problem with tucking stuff away, like being stabled up to some degree to be able to play stuff. I'm always like fully allocated. It's not smart. So I gotta learn. I gotta get better at that stuff. Anyway, FaZe Banks reaches out to Kanye, and there is a really cool opportunity there. I don't know. I don't think Kanye's going to do it yet. I know he will. At some point, he's going to drop that token. Well, how many of you guys got into the Pain presale? That might be good this week. It really might, and maybe that's enough to kickstart us. Oh shit! A Lost Robbie sold. Hang on, let me put that up here. Hang on, that's a big sale. I'm always watching for those sales, right? We always watch for the X copy sales. We always watch for the CryptoPunk sales. Lost Robbie's kind of on that list too. There's just so few of these things. Okay, 225 ETH sale. So we're looking at like $500,000 here. It's pretty nice. One of the few like actually, historic things. It's not a lot of them here in crypto. That's one of them. What's NFTs looking like? Like sales this week got to be way below last week, I'm assuming. And last week was bad. Last week was like a 30-something week low. And we might be lower this week. Feels like we would be. Oh yeah, we're way off. Dude, hang on, let me think here. We'll probably barely crack 100 mil. We should break 100 mil, but just barely. If we're doing like 17 a day, yeah, we'll get there. Maybe we'll be at 105 to 110 mil for this week. We have 36 hours to go in the data period here. Not great. Not fucking great. Not at all what I was thinking. I mean, so far, not even on pace to beat last year, and last year wasn't anything. I mean, I don't even know if we're on pace to beat 2023 for like the first few months here. Not great. Oh, dude, also, I've been meaning to I got to look for this. But check this out, guys. Like yesterday, I think it was yesterday or day before was like a really bad day, like a milestone kind of day. Look at this. So Friday, Thursday. I don't think I've ever seen trade profits that deep in the negative, 15 mil in the negative. And so far, I can't find where that's coming from. But like whatever that is, that's a story. I don't know what the fuck sold at such a loss. And so I went through top sales like CryptoPunks and Pudgies and Bored Apes. I was looking to see if there was a big run or a big like lot of NFTs that were sold and all of them at a loss. I can't find them. So maybe there's like a wash sale that we maybe removed from the site and it didn't get calculated here. But I'm trying to find that because if that's real, then that's a fucked up thing. That's one of the worst day of trade profits we've ever seen here. Yeah, see, Musty, yep. These guys, it's tricky. The rich guy, okay, when you don't have money, you get caught in that trap where you got to hit the home run. You don't think you can ever grind it out and do it like the right way and play the long game. It's so hard to do that. It is the way, by the way, but it feels like those guys with more money, it's easier for them to put that allocation to the side. Dude, I like that. One soul is like the perfect number, I think, to throw at that thing. What's the story with that art? Oh, yeah, Mike, let me show that because that's super important. That's a Lost Robbie, which is one of the most important NFTs in existence, right? So it's AI generated. This comes from Robbie Barrett, whatever. Okay. In 2018, there was a super rare and Christie's IRL event. And I think it was in New York. And at that event, they gave away I think some flash drives or something that actually had NFTs on them, and it was this. So it's AI art, it's NFTs, and again, think back to 2018. None of those were popular. AI art, nobody's talking about it. NFTs, nobody's talking about it. And because nobody's talking about it, people go to this Christie's event, they get these gift bags, it's got these Lost Robbie NFTs in them, and a lot of people didn't care. Now, I'm going to get a lot of this wrong, by the way, as far as like collection size, but let's say it's a 500 edition collection. Most of them are lost. I think there's only let's say 50. I think there's only 50 or 75 that are actually in circulation. I think it's closer to 50, but most of them are truly lost. So they're called, the collection's titled Generative Nude Portrait, but we call them the Lost Robbies because the majority of them are gone. Just gone forever. It's like we think about lost Bitcoin, like wallets that are lost, seed phrases lost, whatever, hard drives that same thing with these. So these are some of the rarest crypto art we have out there. And it's considered historic because of its age. Again, some from art from 2018 at an event like that. Early NFT. I think it's the first on-chain AI art as well. Period, I think. Now, there's some arguments that there's some rare Pepes that are AI generated that are earlier, but consensus is this is, either the first or some of the earliest AI crypto art, and very Cabal-y, so it gets that extra, value from that being part of the Christie's lore. But that's Lost Robbies, and these always go for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they will be in the millions. They're again, we throw around historic or, grails. We throw it around so casually, but these really, really, really are. So special piece. We'll never get our hands on those, but it's like the elite collectors that trade those. Musty's, you're a good trader, dude. You are. Okay, Marty Party put out something, and I don't think he's right. I think he actually fucked this up, but let's see. We've got a new report that Marty is saying, the report says that quantitative tightening ends in June, which is incredibly bullish for the market. And he's thinking that the market starts front-running this on Monday through ETFs and, whatever. Everything in TradFi. But everything. Only problem is people are digging through this and they don't find that anywhere. In fact, people are seeing actually, Mike, you're welcome, dude. It's one of those important ones to know. And it's kind of like V1 punks. A lot of people just don't know. So those will be $1 million plus one day. But Gravity, dude, it's so good to see you. You're busy, or I see you around so much less these days. So it's a treat getting you in here. Okay, but going through the report, nobody's finding any reference to June of this year. There's references to June of last year, but there's no references to June of this year. And if it is, it's not so specific, right? So I think Marty maybe takes that report and throws it in ChatGPT, and it misinterpreted it. But and I haven't read it myself, so I'm not weighing in one way or another. I'll just say that if that's true, that is incredibly bullish for this space. And there will be stuff like that happens this year that does change the market, that does send us on that path, the next leg of the banana zone. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Oh, Hoods, I saw your tweet there, the bully interview. It's awesome because it's even on the Yeezy.com site, which is cool. I like that site. It's pretty fucking cool. Oh, we got another tweet from Kanye a few hours back about the coin. Not doing a coin. Wait, is that the same one? Oh, it is the same tweet. Okay. What's that? FTPS. What does that mean? He's gonna do a coin at some point, for sure. He should. He definitely should. Oh, here's a good tweet from Jedi Wolf about these. Yeah, so here's the artist right here, by the way, Robbie Barrett, Videodrome. Definitely worth following. Again, like at this point, like legendary collection artist, whatever. This person keeps acquiring Grail after Grail after Grail. Like they've acquired some really Grail X copies during this market. Like that person's got a hell of a crypto art collection, like crazy. Like some real fucking Grails. Again, if Kanye launched it and did it like if somebody could say, Kanye, there's a way to do a coin where it's actually good, like don't keep any supply or keep very little or hold it for X long and use the coin for this and this, concerts and what, you know what I mean? Like there's a way you could do it. There you go, Musty. Hey, well, that's what makes you a good trader, is actually listening and then actually like following the advice from those guys. Smart. It's really smart. Hey, dude, Meta, what the fuck, dude? Thank you, man. Dude, you're awesome. Reverse psychology, because Kanye doesn't want to feel pushed. No, actually, that's a great point. Kanye will do a coin when Kanye wants to do a coin, and he'll do whatever he wants with it. And if he does not want to like rip people off and rug his fans and whatever, then there's a way you can do that. Let's see. ICO Beast has got some thoughts on Trump. Is the Trump coin really the greatest meme ever? Is there even a bigger personality that could launch a coin both now or any point in time? No, he's right. Trump is like, we're talking in world history, one of the biggest figures ever. Kanye coin, if done with similar tokenomics, potentially runs to the 10 bill range. He's right. I think he's right. Maybe the Pope launching a coin would be similar to Trump. He's right. Trump is that big. No, he's wrong. An Obama coin, not bigger. I don't agree at all. I think Trump is like absolute fucking top. The way you beat a Trump coin is with different tokenomics. Although I still think the Trump team crushed the tokenomics, including how much is held by the insiders. The way they controlled that supply is part of why it got so big so quick. I think it was really smart. Like all around, that was a really, really smart token drop. Don't forget, in like 2 months, a little over 2 months, the supply, I think, starts unlocking. I think it was like a 3-month lockup period. So that's coming too, and they will dump aggressively. That Trump token's probably going to have some trouble here in the next... Actually, that's scary, right? That Trump token's going to have some trouble in the next couple months. That's scary. Maybe that's something we need to plan around, like circle that on the calendar and prepare for this market to not be so hot right around then. Unless, if you sell into volume, if they get lucky and that happens, then less of an impact. But otherwise, at that unlock, expect them to like, again, be dumping aggressively. Sorry, I got to check. I'm fiending. Please fix your shit, guys. Good Lord, it's still down. Dude, it's still down. God damn. All right, what's even moving here? Pudgies. Anything else like stand out here? Any new collections doing well? I still gotta know what those losses were coming from, by the way. I gotta know. I gotta know. Dude, what milestones do we have? Like legitimately, like what are big mints coming up? What are things that could even, like, I don't think anything in the market, I don't think any drops like tokens or NFTs or whatever, I don't think any of those turn us around. I think whatever turns us around has got to be policy level kind of stuff, right? Although Pudgy Penguins doing something could. I think if Pudgy Penguins do the right thing and it's big enough, that could spark us. I don't know what that even is, by the way. I have no idea. But Pudgy Penguins doing something is a thing that could turn us around. Again, I don't know what that is. But other than that, man, I don't know. It's going to take something at a much bigger level, something that like fundamentally changes like our direction to really turn this around. Look at NodeMonk's about to get back under 0.06 again. They did get to 0.059, I think, like a week ago. They're heading right back there. Quantum Cats had huge news this week, and even those struggling. Look, everybody's dumping what they can because they're like desperation. Do you feel that? That might be the perfect word to sum up right now, desperation. People dumping everything because they don't know what's going to be there and how long it's going to take. Like, where's the bottom? How quick does it come? How long does it take? Didn't Kanye run for president at one point as well? Yes. Yeah, hey, that's funny, Christian, yeah. I think sometimes Kanye gets a little reality check of how popular he is. Like, make no mistake, he's fucking huge, but Kanye's like an ant next to Trump. DXY reversing and Bitcoin dominance reversing, almost at the level. What's DXY? Dude, it seems to be, at least for now, yeah. Can't argue that, man. And still will be the most bullish thing for us, too, but dude, absolutely. Meta. Yeah, that we need those executive orders. We need crypto legislation. Tariff wars not helping, right? So, Meta, and we said at the beginning, too, some of this, well, the pain early on was expected. We don't know. That doesn't apply to crypto exactly, right? But we knew when Trump got in office, there would be pain up front. It was said early. It was said right away. It will be pretty difficult at the start. And it's just this part, it's a growing pain. Because I still look at what's going on, and I think it's probably bullish. And I don't even know I just know that there is chopping out the shit part of what's going on here in the States, like getting rid of it is going to be painful. And then we start implementing policy and things that hopefully help foster that growth. Hopefully. Let's see. SVD, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And it is coming, but it's like, it's still when. But man, it's coming. These prices are spicy. Dude, these stones are not doing well, huh? I think at a whitelist. Wait, are these from the runestone artist, or is this different? I think at a whitelist here, and I'm not minting shit right now. Why if you're minting something right now, other than maybe very specific things, but if you're minting right now, you're pretty much just giving your money away. Like, you don't have support. You don't have anybody looking to support collections. You do not have buyers on secondary for hardly anything right now. I mean, everything is wrecked. Yeah, like wrecked. I'm just looking through. I'm like, what's at a level where I would be a buyer right now? I can't find anything. Where's I'm trying to find the dude, Sproto Gremlins at 0.9. I was looking for the SPX collection, the Project Eon or Aeon. Where are those at? I think I keep passing them. By the way, is anybody going and hunting through that Beeple piece looking for the seed phrase? Did anybody find that yet? That's such a cool opportunity, and I think most people are just skipping it, thinking that somebody else is doing it. But it's a pretty spicy fucking opportunity. What is it? Human One? Yeah, there we go. I don't think anybody's found it. There's a seed phrase in this video. Meta, by the way, that's awesome. So Meta is saying someone smarter than him said it takes up to 100 days of a new administration before policies start to take effect. Which, it's good to hear, and it makes a ton of sense. This is not instant. But it's also why we keep saying it's not priced in. Like, the executive orders and whatever's happening so far, not priced in. And Meta, dude, yeah, like, I just don't know how you find 12 words and how you figure out what order, because, like, I think those are words up there, and I don't know how you figure out which words and then place them right, and, you know, there's words in all these signs. Or I don't know it's not in that, and it's somewhere else even more hidden. And if they're more hidden, then that would probably be a little easier to find those words, right? If there's like a word that's hidden in the rubble here or something, right? That makes more sense. That would be easier. But if it's like anywhere, then I don't know how somebody does it. Yeah, this is crazy. So you probably got to load this up in something. He actually even, I think he put out like a Google Drive link or Dropbox or something with like a high-res version of the video, which probably means you got to zoom in. But Meta, did you find any of them? Any words? Oh, dude, interesting. Music's the next big crypto pump. Oh, Hoods is saying that. What do you think that is? I saw there was a Sony NFT related story like yesterday. I still don't see it. By the way, I don't. Like, it's one of those things where we say NFTs fix music. And I don't see how. And it's like, I understand in the long run, I do think there'll be music platforms that are backed by NFTs. And I think the shared royalty thing makes sense. And I think streaming platforms that are, have some kind of crypto that's gating it, like, it all makes sense, but I don't see it as anything soon at all. Although I could picture, going back to Kanye, I can kind of picture integration here somehow. It's like clothes backed by an NFT, so like a COA, right? And like an NFT that gives you access to the platform to stream his music, and you can't get the music anywhere else, and crypto to use to purchase that stuff. And I don't know if that changes music, but I could see how it could. I could actually see how it could when you start thinking of the value of some of these meme coins and them getting these crazy multi-million-dollar market caps. That actually starts making some sense. That's a new way. That's kind of a new way for artists to like monetize their shit. But I don't know if that's here now. But because I think it's like that version of it's really obvious, and it's so obvious that I think nobody's doing it because it doesn't sound like it's so game changing, even if it is. But I do know one day music will be like, crypto's going to surround it, but kind of like everything. Like everything. Hang on, let me get through some comments here. Why are people dumping? People are dumping because they're desperate. They've got nothing. Their shit is so illiquid. It's exactly what happened in the bear market. Things are so illiquid that most of your collections you can't even sell. See, the only things you can sell is your stuff that's worth stuff that people want or liked, right? And so it's just everybody undercutting each other on those collections to a race to the bottom, but just fighting over the liquidity that's over in those collections, and it's driving these prices down a lot. And that applies to crypto too. Barron's basically rushed his way into U.S. politics through actual blood. Is Barron connected over there? Is that what's up? Gravity, the focus has not been on crypto regulations. But unfortunately, a sort of coup that breaks government. The economy could easily... I'm glad, dude. I mean it. I'm literally... burn it down, guy. I don't care. Burn it down. I don't think people expected the pain to be in crypto. They thought it would fly. Yeah, I kind of did. Until, look, part of this pain, if it feels like there's a flippening happening. The old world economy is getting fucked here. Short term, but I think maybe it's fucked. And then there's a flight to crypto where we see this new like policy built up. And there's like a true shift away from that old world economy to this new one. And it's like if the United States is the one to really develop that, then the United States is the one that benefits the most from it. I don't know. Thinking out loud mostly, but Trump's involvement in crypto has largely been a corrupt self-enrichment. Ain't wrong there. He definitely knows how to take advantage. New way to create value from meme coins. From nothing like perks. Yes, maybe if you got a Yay NFT early access. Yeah, exactly. It's all that stuff that we hear now. We're like, but also it's not. It's actually cool. We just are trying to think of things that like make us money, tons of it. And it's like we got to stop thinking about money with this stuff and start thinking a little more realistically. And then if it's something really good, the value actually will come over time. Musty. Yeah. Let me pull up. Oh, some alpha. Good shit. Pullback in 2017. By the way, so just some market insights, alpha, I think from Musty's Quant. Pullback in 2017 was worse than this in a bull market, and pullback in 21 was worse than this too before the rally. If you really want to experience the same percent-wise that we had previous cycle, ETH would wick at 15 to 1800 and still remain in a bull market, while alts could do another 50% down. So nothing abnormal. It hurts. It's part of the last cheap price. Yes, dude. See, here's what I love about guys who do TA, because I don't. They say the things I'm feeling, and all I can go by is feels. Like I tell you guys, my thoughts in this market are always intuition, experience, right? But it's not technical. And when you hear these guys who explain, even as lightly as this, but it makes sense. I buy it because it matches what I feel here. Here since 2017, an OG participated in BNB presale. Yeah, I love that. That's around the time where I was really watching in crypto, 2017, 16, 17. And so I felt a few cycles now. Nothing about this is abnormal. And in fact, the best part is there's only bullish things on the horizon. And yes, there will be some things that set us back too, but I've never felt the broader conditions as good as it is now. It's still the most exciting time we've ever seen in crypto, for sure. Jointed, I love all those comments over there, by the way. Way to solve the puzzle. This is back to the Beeple thing. Take image of every frame, find all the words. What is BIP 39? What is that? And then get all kind of arranged orders. It's super hard. Okay, most GPGs aren't strong enough to figure it out. Okay, so it's a ton of fucking work. What's BIP 39? Is that like a way something is inserted in a video? I love that, John. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, yes. Mike, the stock markets are up. Nations and states are buying. Zero retail. It's so bullish. It's so bullish. I think, okay, part of the problem here's what's going to happen. This is why I think Bitcoin goes a lot higher than people are thinking. Retail's not really here. I know we're retail, and I know there's more people that just came in, 1 million new people in January, but normies still think they missed Bitcoin because it's 100K. Normies look at it like, fuck, I should have got in, years ago. I should have, but they're not now because it's 100,000 per Bitcoin. It's too much. People can't think of buying something that's that expensive. But when Bitcoin hits 120 and then 30 and then 50 and then 70, and it just keeps going and going and going. And all of a sudden, the talk out there is, guys, Bitcoin's really going to 500,000, or guys, Bitcoin is going to 1 million or above 1 million. And they're like, holy shit, it's not stopping. That's when the people really, those people who aren't touching it out because they would, but they missed it, they think they did. It's when they start FOMOing in, and that will happen. It's why I think this can go a lot higher than people think. It's normies aren't touching this till they realize it can go way fucking higher. Way fucking higher. And it can, and it will. I'm still in that camp that thinks Bitcoin's 1 million plus in a few years, potentially. Long run, absolutely. Bitcoin's probably millions. But the next year or 2 or 3, let's say within 5 years, Bitcoin over 1 million, I'm in that camp. I think that's very possible. And when normies again start seeing they could probably get a 10x in Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Even if that's not likely, they're coming in at some point in a big, big way. They're not here really yet. Like maybe a little bit, but BIP 39, it's a parameter for wallet security, preventing brute force attacks. Okay. Okay, good to know. What's up, Sir Billy? I see you over on the abstract side. Cool shit. Yeah, I don't think the retail that we want, I don't think they're here yet at all. And I know they're coming. It's again, it's the same reason the crazy predictions I have. It's just the human nature greed thing. It happens. It always happens. It will happen again. It will happen with Bitcoin again. Those people are not here. Fix your shit, PlayStation. I can't believe it's down still. I was so looking forward to just... Dude, I was going to microdose and play a lot of Destiny, drink a lot of coffee. The retail that we want already left. Yes, sir, dude. They came. They're gone. They will come back. But yeah, they're gone. It's just us losers still here, which is great, guys. Your best use this time to explore. Your best opportunity... Thank you, English. I am your retail. I buy your bags. I'm here to pump your guys' bags. That's what I'm here for. The best time is when it's slow to like research, to go find stuff that you weren't aware of before. You knew of it and you didn't have time to dig in. This is a special time where you actually get to do that and find some hidden gems that are, for bull market levels, at a discount. That's right, man. Fucking A. Losers unite. No, it is. You got to look at right now as an opportunity. And you're going to wish you took advantage of the opportunity when we resume Banana Zone, and that is coming. Still, nobody knows when. And so all these predictions that it's over, the top was already in, all that stuff, dude, nobody knows shit. Nobody knows shit. In fact, on top of nobody knows shit, knowing shit, even guys who are bullish and believe this run isn't over, they're lying to you and saying it's not because it's great for their engagement on X. They're preying on people's emotions. There's guys out there saying it's over. They're preying on people's emotions. Let's see. Has he got anything interesting to say here? Probably. Not going to listen, but he's probably got some nice stuff to say. Hey, Whirly Girl, good morning. Dude, I'm excited for this shit. The Department of Education stuff kind of, I don't want to say it worries me, but it does. But I am excited to look into the funding of everything, especially the Department of Defense. That I'm excited for. Like looking into the Pentagon's budget issues and spending it. That I'm excited for. Yes, sir, John. Dude, I'm with you right there. I am... Because people smarter than me, or at least more knowledgeable about markets than me, keep talking about crypto in 2026, I'm really hoping that's a big, like, indicator of what's actually happening here. Weird year this year. First half of the year, especially, just chop. But starting to really ramp up towards, the second half of the year into a really hot 2026 would be awesome. I know so little about this. Like, if Tickle's still here, he works in it. And he's pretty knowledgeable, and I don't know what way he leans there. But it's a whole bunch of fuckery everywhere. It's disgusting. I'm excited to have this shit all blown the fuck up. I am. I don't know, Banana. Again, if you go by previous cycles, yeah, for sure. I just don't think. I don't know if you watch this, regularly, Banana. I am definitely the this time is different guy. Good or bad, that's me. My high school has fireworks and some don't have enough books. It's a mess, dude. Burn it all the fuck down, and I mean that. I don't just say that as like somebody who just doesn't give a fuck. Well, that is me. I mean it as in, if that means me being homeless and whatever, like it sounds, I don't know if that sounds extreme. I just don't care anymore. I think there's a lot of people like me who are tired of working and working and working and working and not getting ahead, actually falling further and further behind. And at some point, and just think then of the parts of our society who have always been like that. It's finally worked its way to the middle class. And so many other people have been at this place for a long fucking time. And everybody now is over it. Everybody's over it. Burn it all down. It's all corrupt. I love the memes out there, like even Elon Musk had tweeted. Somebody had tweeted this out. It's like the IRS wants to hire 87,000 new agents to investigate us. And there's a problem that they're being investigated. It's like, come on. All of them. Fuck them all. Burn it all down. I don't give a shit anymore. Like, what are the options? Oh, yeah, I have nothing or I have nothing. And yes, you could say, okay, your version of nothing is like warped. I got a roof over my head. You know what I mean? Like, we have the essentials, all of us here. But I think everybody's getting to the point, maybe, I don't know if I'm just reading too much or assuming too much, but I think people are starting to get to the point where they're worried about, like, even the essentials. It's like that. It's like that, I think, for a lot of people. It has to be like that if enough people are saying burn it down. And I think there's a lot of people there. That's fucking awesome. I like, dude, yeah, it's weird. If I didn't have a family, like kids and everything, I would live very differently. And I do not live large in any way, but I would be great with a room, with a mattress on the floor, and a laptop. And you know what I mean? Like that does not take much to make me to keep me content. Whirly girl, transparency fixes everything when it comes to government. That's right. Put it all on chain, which is where I think it's going. I mean, everything's coming on chain. Transparency fixes all of it. And there are definitely growing pains with that for sure. There you go. Yeah, John, I think you're definitely doing the right thing. That sounds great. But put it all on chain, expose everything. Let's fix it or whatever. But part of like the burn it down sentiment is because I have kids. Yeah, it's so stupid to just keep kicking the can down the road and let them deal with it. Like, no, we deal with it now. Finally, let's fucking deal with it. Oh, dude, I'm glad you asked that. What's your opinion on buying buying cheap Bitcoin NFTs down the list? 5, 10, 25. Well, let's look because I won't do my thoughts on those pricey ones, which I think are still a phenomenal deal. No matter what, guys, even when the market turns like this, my predictions don't change. I can't change those predictions ever because as we see NFTs losing value because we're questioning utility, like utility doesn't exist. That's why I'm even more bullish on the big ordinals collections. They don't need utility. They're there. Their provenance is their utility. I'm sorry, in 25 years, and it's going to be way sooner than that, but in 25 years, the earliest Bitcoin collections that have like the story and that provenance, they will matter and they're going to be worth a fortune. And so nothing changes with those big four. But as far as cheap ones to make some bets on, I don't know about the $5, $10, $20 ones because I don't know what those would be. And I wouldn't just throw money at cheap NFTs just assuming they all go up. But like cheap on Bitcoin is still like floriforms. And they can go much lower for sure. So I think even the cheap ones, honey badgers, those are the ones I would be throwing money at. $5, $10, $20 ones is a little tricky. Right? Like when something like Megapunks, which I like, but they're, whatever. They're 116. That's cheap for Bitcoin. Some of the cheap ones, like Frogs, some of them could go up and be worth a good amount. They could, but like I don't have a lot of confidence in these things because I don't know which. Some of them will, but I don't know which ones. The ones I always mention are the ones I know. I just know. Yeah, LRG, those I hear great things about. If at $7, then fuck yeah for those. Commander Doug, I hear great things about. Jeremy, can't you chat GPT that? So yeah, El Toro, I don't know about those cheap ones because for the most part they don't exist. I know that's not totally true, but yeah, I think that's like a total crapshoot. Yeah, El Toro, and I didn't even mention them today. It's just like, when I talk about ordinals, it's what I always talk about, and they're very expensive. I mean, we're talking thousands, but it's puppets, it's node monks, it's OMBs, and it's quantum cats. Those My prediction for those consistently, always has been, always will be, is those are going to get to like a 1 or 2 Bitcoin floor and all the way up to 5 potentially. It just depends on how extreme this thing gets. And for me, all indications are that it's going to be a very extreme cycle. So I think they'll be worth a fortune. I'm not going to be shocked to see Quantum Cat's worth $500,000 here. Doesn't mean this cycle. It's clearly not right now. But in the next 5 years, super possible. Like super possible. It's why I'm making a bet on him. I really think it's possible. In the long run, same thing applies. Worth a fortune. Those 4 collections, Puppets, Node Monks, OMB, Quantum Cats, and also Taproot Wizards are there too. They'll be the priciest of them all. And then that next tier down is Based Angels. Like quarter Bitcoin, something like that. It seems super, super obvious to me. When NFTs come back, when NFTs cycle back and they're super hot again, and they will be super hot again. We will have a time where we blow away 2022, where we do so much more volume than that. It is coming. It's still when. It's not if. It's when. And so a cycle away from that, maybe it's next year. It just depends on when this market really does the thing that I think we all know it's going to do. It's definitely going to do that. And so my biggest bets are on that Bitcoin ecosystem. I don't have a Puppet, by the way. I don't have a Node Monk. I don't have an OMB. I have a Quantum Cat. But I see that for all those 4 collections, all of them. Because the NFT market is going to grow. It's going to grow by a lot. NFT market is going to cook. But yeah, that next tier down over on Bitcoin is still expensive, right? We're talking in the hundreds, but Based Angels, I think, is a great bet. And they can come down further, for sure. But Based Angels will be, they'll be worth thousands. And what else is up there? Honey Badgers, Scents, Floriforms, like those, all of those things I think have got some like really, really, really spicy upside. And I think it's as safe as you can be in NFTs. It's safe, right? Is in if they don't hit those predictions, I don't even mean it like that. If they don't go up quite a bit, it just means that the whole NFT ecosystem is cooked. If the NFT ecosystem goes up, these go up a lot. Like, to me, these are cream of the crop. And there's others too. It's just these are the ones I focus on. I think these are all really good bets. And yes, they can all come down. Puppet or Node, you can't go wrong with either. Puppet's most volatile because it's a whole bunch of ETH bros in them. So they go down faster, they can come up faster, but ultimately Node Monks have the same kind of price action, just slower. And they probably finish higher than Puppets, but also I see a scenario where Puppets can be higher. But you know what I mean? It's more like Puppets more volatile. Node Monks have that claim of provenance kind of stuff, right? First original 10. It's like you can't go wrong with either. Like at all. Thank you both for the Pengu over on Abstract. And because I think there's going to be an art meta, and I think the art meta lines up with an Ordinals run, or at least happens during this NFT cycle, Floriforms and Sense, I think, are really, really interesting plays. Floriforms being cheaper might be the better play, but also Sense has got maybe more upside too. I think it's a more interesting art collection. But yeah, these are my picks. And again, they're not cheap. That's the only problem, is they're not cheap. But I think, as we're seeing with NFTs and nobody giving a shit and no utility, and it comes down to pure collectibles, I would bet on collectibles on Bitcoin if you think Bitcoin is what it's turning into. Digital gold, nations and states and institutions, companies making a big old bet on Bitcoin is a huge investment, as something that is going to change the world. I'll take some rare things that are etched into Bitcoin forever. I'll take those. I'll bet on those. Because they got a story unlike anything on ETH, or very few things on ETH. They got a story similar to CryptoPunks. You know what I mean? They got a story similar to Fidenzas and Ringers. They got a story similar to those, and very little else does. And we've never seen ordinals in a bull market, ever. We never have seen price discovery in these. We saw it in an NFT bear market still, the end of one, last spring. We saw a little price discovery there, and in that little price discovery, that little window of price discovery, Node Monks got to 0.9 Bitcoin. And Puppets got to what, 0.5 or 0.6? And Quantum Cat's what, 0.4, 0.5? With so few people in the ecosystem, we never tested how high they can go. We did on ETH. We got a whole cycle to see how high ETH NFTs can go. And it's why they didn't reach such extreme heights so far this cycle. But we never did that with ordinals. Yeah, fluoroforms are cool looking. I do like them. Fukuhedrons I still like a lot, to be honest. Yeah, English likes the nodes. I like them too. Fukuhedrons I really do like too. As a pure collectible, and as something that's probably actually pretty damn cheap right now, I actually like that play a lot. Fukuhedrons, 108, I like that play a lot. I actually think Fukus are a pretty good deal. And could they fall to $50? Yep. And I think they'd be hard to pass on at $50. When this cycle comes back, I think Fukuhedrons do something pretty decent. I think my prediction still stands with these guys, like 0.1, maybe 0.15 in like the hot part of a bull market for NFTs. I think Fukus do well. So I got my bet on them. I'm not selling these guys. I like them. Down bad, though. Jeez. Hang on. Let's see. You know, the rares are holding their value decently. Are they selling, though? I want to peek at this, guys. I've got a couple. I've got a frog and I've got a cow. I can't imagine they're moving, though. I got to say, that's actually... If any are selling here, I got to say it's pretty fucking bullish that they're even holding that kind of price. But again, they're probably not very liquid. Actually, let's see when these got listed. It's probably been out there a while. Yeah, 11 days ago on the floor. It's not moving. Yeah, nobody's going to buy this shit yet. You know, people have to feel when they think the bottom is in. And nobody knows. Dude, the bottom could be in right now. We could absolutely send this week, but nobody's got any confidence about that, so nobody's going to buy this shit yet. Nobody's going to buy this shit till we feel like we're done with the chop, and that might be a while off. So because I'd expect us to just keep churning lower. Dude, cents are really cool. Cents is literally 10,000 pennies, like physical pennies. Each one is inscribed on Bitcoin. And it's just this idea that one sat equals 1 penny, but oh man, that sat happens to be worth a lot more than the penny. Like, it's worth more than 1 cent. The cent on Bitcoin is worth a few $100. The cent was worth 1 cent. They took all those pennies and they melted them down to a block, and they sold that block plus an inscription, like an NFT for that block, and they sold it at Christie's, and it sold for, I don't know, $15,000, maybe 20, something in that ballpark. It's pretty cool. The cents have a very cool story. I like cents a lot. I think they'll do really well. Again, I think everything on Bitcoin is going to do very well. And it's just a matter of when. But that is coming. It's another one of those things I have no doubt about. Cents, by the way, is an interesting artist. What's his name? Rutherford. What's his name? Hang on, let's see. Bitcoin cents artist. This guy's got a Beatles art collection or something too. Is it like Rutherford Hayes or something? Probably got that way wrong, but dude, what is his name? Dude, I'm not going to find it, am I? Probably not. But dude, it's been so long since we had an art meta. Oh, there it is. Rutherford Chang. It's been so long since we had an art meta, and I just, something's telling me, it's just a feel, but something's telling me we've got an art meta that'll cook at the same time like NFTs, ordinals in general cook. If you line those up, man, jeez. 1 sat is 1/10 of a cent. And then it's just an interesting commentary in a way. You got a penny inscribed on 1 sat. 1 sat is 1/10 of a cent, but then you look at the price of the ordinal itself. I try to call them NFTs now instead of ordinals, Because I just think it's harder for like people outside to grasp. But a penny on 1 sat, so 1/10 of a cent, but worth $400. It's a pretty cool story. It's a pretty cool story. Oh, dude. Fuocious is a grifter, right? I got one of those NFTs too. Like the avatars. I don't remember if that's the Fuo world. I can't remember what those are called, but I got one of those too. I can't believe I minted that stupid thing. And it was at a bear market too. I don't know why I spent money on that. Dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool as hell. Oh, dude, Andrew fucking Steinwald. Love this guy. Obvious predictions. Bitcoin goes beyond a million per coin within the next 10 years. Yep. Crypto markets will surpass 100 trillion within the next 15 years. There's really smart guys who are saying the same things that we're saying here. Coinbase will be $1 trillion company. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is at all. Everyone on Earth will use the US dollar via USD denominated stablecoins. I like that. The NFT market, the NFT art market will surpass the physical art market in terms of sales volume in the next 10 years. I agree. A video game with an on-chain economy will have a GDP that ranks it within the top 50 countries by GDP. I agree. Augmented reality glasses will become the dominant form factor for interacting with computers within the next 10 years. I think I agree there. I might question that 10-year time frame, but I also don't doubt that could happen. Non-invasive brain-computer interface will be the norm. Yep. Virtual reality plus brain-computer interface will be 10,000x better than base reality. Yeah. We have reached peak influencer celebrity going forward. Most famous people will be AI influencers. You know what? Like I've told you guys the story, but he's the man who convinced me that AI influencers would be a thing. I didn't see it. And I had him on a show. We used to have a podcast on CryptoSlam. It was called CryptoSlam Clubhouse. And had him on. And we got into a VR conversation. It was a blast because I love VR. And he explained that to me. And I'm like, I didn't doubt him, but I didn't say it to his face. I don't think. I didn't see it. And now I see it. Because we see it with AI agents. Like, AI XPT and Cerebro and shit. We will have... I don't think we peaked, by the way. I think it's going to be very similar levels. I could be wrong. But make no mistake, there will be huge AI influencers, huge fucking influencers. Like Mr. Beast level AI character at some point. AI companions will be the most impactful technology over the next 3 years. So he's talking basically agents. AI will have similar rights to people. Yeah, I think one day, yep. AI will be banned in the United States as citizens lose job. And a presidential candidate who vows to ban companies from using AI. I don't think so there. Could be wrong. I don't think so there. Although if somebody ran on that platform, that'd be interesting. What's up, Hidden? Yes to what? Curious. Solana was my biggest fade. I knew there would be so I've always thought there'd be an infinite number of blockchains, and I still think that. And I didn't care enough about Solana because I didn't see any substance there. And funny enough, here we are, and it's still mostly, stuff with no substance. But I thought Solana, I didn't realize how big Solana could get, and I thought I had already missed it. You know what I mean? So Solana was my biggest fade. Oh, Hidden, cool shit. Yeah, no, I'll never stop the channel. Hell yeah. I appreciate you. Yeah, never stop this. But appreciate you. Well, what was your guys' biggest fade? What's the and doesn't count Bitcoin. Like pick something in this current market. What's your biggest fade? What'd you miss out on? Because you doubted it. AI will destroy humanity unless we merge with AI. Maybe. There'll be a real AI religion in the next 10 years. I'd like that. Elon will be the world's first trillionaire. Yeah, I agree with a lot of what he's saying here. Long term, the demand for energy in data centers is limitless. Yeah, agree there. That gets us into a whole conversation about how we power it and the technology we actually have that I believe we have. That gets tinfoil hatty, but also not so much because I think there's enough evidence out there that it's real. The 0 point energy thing, which is wild, but I think it's real. I'm pretty fucking sure it's real. And so we have limitless energy to provide, but it's very dangerous power, supposedly, right? It's very, very powerful and like dangerous in the wrong hands, and it actually resets the whole world in a scary way too. Good way, but scary way too. So I don't know if we ever see that. SMR. Hidden, are you back to trading now? Ooh, dude, Pepe at 35 mil market cap. I like that. Hang on, you guys got great comments here. English Bohm, that was a hell of a thing, wasn't it? Dude, wild. Oh, dude, these are great. Not minting a Bored Ape at 0.0. Guys, can you throw the Barachain mint on your list? Right, the Barachain NFT that a year ago, maybe less, minted for 0.069 as of a couple days ago. All the NFTs you got from minting it worth like $2 million. How about that one? How about that one, man? Selling all your bear market. Oh, hey, yeah. Sold too early? Or you bought too early? Yeah. What's SMRS? Oh, fuck, that's Neron. Dude, it's great to see you, man. I love this guy. Hey, let me put Neron's awesome. Awesome fucking dude. Makes awesome music, by the way. He's got this whole modular synth thing going. He's fucking awesome. He's a cool dude. See if I can find any of your little performances, man. There you go, John. Yep. No, you're right there too. Yep. But by the way, the small modular reactors is not the thing I was saying dangerous. The 0 point energy is the dangerous thing. That's crazy. If that shit is real, it is the craziest shit ever. And again, I think it's real. Like, if I just had to make a bet, is it real, not real? I would bet probably a lot that it's real. Hey, we'll keep that up. That'll be our background music. Dude, his setup's fucking awesome. I got into modular. Well, okay, I have a hang on, what do I have? I have a all right, when it comes to modular, that's all I got. That's all I got. Dude, one day, I want to get a whole modular setup going. But that thing's awesome. Yeah, it's fucking awesome, right? I want a couple. I've got a mini log, and I've got that, and I've got All right, I'm going to show you my favorite instrument, and I think this is the most it's so dusty. Goddamn, this is embarrassing. This is, I think, my favorite instrument I own. I absolutely fucking love this. The Micro Freak. It's so dusty. I got to plug this in. The Micro Freak is in-fucking-credible. It's got these touch keys, and they're like velocity sensitive, as in like the more of your finger you put down, you can like give it a little like warble or whatever, like, you know what I mean? It's sensitive to I think maybe not how hard you touch, but how much your finger you lay on the pad. This thing is incredible. It's I think it's my favorite instrument, period. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, I'm gonna plug that in today and just jam on that. I'll plug that in, I'll jam on that, and I think for my beats, we'll go with the circuit. I think we'll do that. It's been a while since I jammed. Dude, I miss this shit so much. Or, I think we could do our beat here. I miss this stuff so fucking much. But like a whole modular setup like you got is the holy fucking grail. That's it. That's the dream, man. No, dude, I'm in Chicago. Yeah, dude, like playing it like beats with your finger, like that's a blast. But no, Henry in New York. He's not in New York City, but Henry's out there. I'm in Chicago. Dude, I haven't plugged those in. It's probably been like, dude, it's probably over a year. And even then, I'm not even great with that stuff. I got all those during COVID times when everybody's like stuck at home, right? Hell yeah, Darren. Oh man, thank you very much. Dude, there was something else I had to mention. Now I can't remember. Yeah, I'm a thousand. Dude, especially with PSN down today, and I was like, what the fuck can I do? Like, market's dead. There's not a lot to do there. I'm going to plug that shit in. My girl's got a band performance today, so I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to microdose. Maybe I'll do a little more than a microdose, but I'm probably going to get in there, and I'm definitely plugging in the Micro Freak, for sure. I love... Here, I'm going to play... It's for you music heads out there. Is that a Korg? Korg Micro... Is that a Korg? Oh, not a Korg. Fucking idiot. All right, it's kind of mid, but...
Released in 2019, firmware updates have only evolved this time.
This thing is a
so
beast.
greatly.
It's got a microphone too, like a vocoder too. It's awesome.
How much this plastic door wedge offers. Small it may be.
Dude, it's you get some really cool like synthscapey stuff. Just you can do ambient stuff. It's so cool. You pair that with the try any of them. Dude, I'm just staring at this stuff. I miss. Oh, dude. Oh, the mini log is just so fucking great. Yeah. This is a beast. The micro freak, and then my mini log. Oh, dude, I gotta get it set up. I'm gonna put it on my kitchen table and just jam over there. Dude, I miss it so much. So my girls are not in a band. They're school band. One plays clarinet and one plays flute. So they got a little duet performance they got today, which is cool. Dude, they do. Yes, dude. Yeah, dude. So I have a buddy local, like a very good friend of mine, who got me into synths. And dude, I just don't hang out with anybody. I'm like, this is my all day, every day right here. And so I don't jam with him anymore. But he would always keep me motivated and playing and stuff. By the way, it's the weirdest shit how mushrooms make you so much better at playing. Like, it just unlocks pathways from your brain to your fingers. So the way you think about it, but also like your movements, your motor skills are like enhanced. Crazy. If I microdose, like after I've only tripped once, like full on trip. For the next 6 months or a year, I could play guitar at some other level. Because there was some weird connection I had with my fingers. Like it changed how I play. And I could draw. I could actually draw really well. It was weird. I need a trip. I am due for a trip. Big time. Epid. Good morning, man. Yeah, I'm due for a good fucking trip. Dude, yes. Yep. Fucking the best.
Wait, am I saying them when you start playing Beethoven? I've been writing the same on a real piano, but underneath your part and hang out with
Shut up and play, you fuck.
Oscillators, 3 with digital voices and an analog.
All right, never mind. Forget him. Yeah, we're gonna plug those in and do a little playing today. Sometimes there's a voice in your head that throws doubt your way when it comes to Yeah, if you can just get in fuck it mode and just make noise, and eventually that noise gets a little more like cohesive and structured. But like that's it. Even like I find that's the same with writing. It's so hard sometimes to do it and get in and be productive, but it's like just do it and you find that groove and rhythm and it starts kind of composing itself. Just happens. You just got to do it. Yo, thank you for the Pengu, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, mushrooms, it does, dude. They mushrooms saved my life, changed how I viewed everything, gave me like the realest perspective, some perspective that I needed about everything. Dude, changed everything about everything. This is only like 4 years ago. Yeah, dude. Dude, more than typing or whatever, dude, there's something about writing. Absolutely. I know you guys should follow Niran. He's great. Dude, a live stream jamming would be cool. There you go, Jeremy. I know what you mean. You I'm with you. Just nothing but love. Yep. That's cool shit, dude. If you make some and you post it, tag me in it because I want to listen. That is a hell of an instrument. That'd be cool, right? I've always wondered if like latency is good enough yet. I don't think it is, but where you can do where you could jam on like online with each other, because I knew you could share like Ableton sessions and stuff, but I don't know if the latency's there where you can actually jam together. You could write together, I'm sure, but like jam live, I'm not sure. But you could write, I guarantee, because you could write I think you'll get like recordings that update probably within seconds or a minute or two, right? No shit. That's wild. Dude, all right, I'll have to get Ableton installed and get plugged back in. See if I can remember my MIDI skills can come back and get all my shit set up. That's wild, dude. Dude, if that's true, that's crazy. Damn. So apparently you can now jam online. That's fucking nuts. Knew it's a matter of time till we were able to. I mean, if you can game together, then it makes sense that you could jam together, right? For the most part. For the most part, because like even in games, there's like algorithm shit that like accounts for that latency. What the fuck? Is he peeing on our window? All right. Anything else happening out there, guys? Dude, you're awesome, Niran. Yeah, I would always get fucked up. It's actually not a hard thing, but even setting up the, connecting all these MIDI devices together and everything's a lesson. Once you get it, you get it. And then when you don't do it for a few years, you lose it. So it's just setting up this and this channel. And like, what is it? Like master slaving them and stuff too. It's like, it's work. Although, as much as I would hate, like I would have days, like a specific day where it's like, okay, today's not to play music, today's to set up the gear. And I used to dread it because I just want to get to playing music. So I used to dread those days. But once you get into it, it's so much fun. And then you have those days where you do nothing but like learn different filters and what they do. And like you, not just like reading the definition, but understanding how those filters work, right? And then you get your ear used to what those different settings on your filters mean. And just, those days of just learning are cool. I miss them. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Part of it, though, you got to do it. Like, because my buddy, same guy I was talking about, he would tell me stuff, and I'll zone out if somebody's telling me. If I'm not hands-on doing it, it'll never register. And it ends up being fun. It ends up being fun when you learn. Yes. See, that was my favorite. Now, that's why I went to that school for engineering. I love that. I loved learning signal flow. Signal flow is so awesome. Benny, what's satisfying? The horse hoof thing? What was I'm so curious what's satisfying. Dude, John, yes. Yes. Most of the best shit's like by accident. You just kind of find your way there. There's so many different ways to write and stuff too. If that's what you're talking about. But there's either stuff you hear in your head and you can create that, or there's stuff you just stumble on. By the way, if you're talking the satisfying thing was the horse thing, I get stuck watching. There's like a channel on YouTube I watch. This guy who just does this, like shaves down the horse hooves. Art is art, dude. Yes, sir. Yeah, the process is the same for everything as far as like where the inspiration comes from or how that creative process. Dude, I can watch these horse videos like sometimes at night I'll just have that on and just a dude shaving down horse hooves and shoeing them or whatever. That's psychotic behavior maybe, but whatever. Suka, good morning. Thank you. All right, let me set the stage here real quick. I'm probably going to bounce in just a minute, even though PSN ain't up, so I'm going to jam a little bit. But anybody new to watching here, the weekend is super informal. The weekend is shooting the shit on stream here. We've been live a couple hours. The weekend is shooting the shit on stream. Hang on, shut the fuck up. And so on the weekend I stream here. I do it on Abstract. It's on X. Maybe some people are watching there, but YouTube, you can find me on my channel Inside NFTs. It's at NFTLDR. But Monday through Friday I do a show, and I'll also do it on Abstract. It streams here too. But Monday through Friday I do a morning show on Crypto Slam. SlamX Official's the channel. It's at 9 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. Everything happening in this market, in crypto and NFTs, headlines, alpha, all of it. And we've been doing this a year and a half, every day of the week, 7 days a week. So follow all those channels, and plug the fuck in. And then you can follow me at Huda_idiot on X. Dudes, I hope your day's great. I will make an attempt here to stream later today just for the hell of it, especially if anything's cooking. But otherwise, man, appreciate you guys hanging out. Like always, you guys are the best. And if I don't see you later today, definitely tomorrow morning, same time, same place. 8 a.m. Eastern time, again, on Inside NFTs, over on Abstract, over on X. All the places, guys. So I hope your day's excellent. Thank you for hanging, guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you.